Getting an award of this nature is a serious accolade. It is an accolade that is matched in many other parts of the world, and particularly in the Commonwealth. But it is a special event. It is an event that recognises determination, commitment, perseverance, compassion, and also that contribution to our society, which is very special.
Our Royal Honours system is steeped in history and tradition. From 1848 to 1975, we were part of the British-based system. The highlight of the 1953-54 Royal Tour of New Zealand was an investiture ceremony conducted by a young Queen Elizabeth.
It's a gala day for the capital. At the Town Hall, the Queen honours 130 North Islanders. First, the Chief Justice, the Honourable Harold Barraclough, for services to law and public bodies. He rises Sir Harold Barraclough. The former commander of the New Zealand 3rd Division in the Pacific Theatre of War, equally distinguished in civil life, receives insignia of a Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. Until the present royal tour, these ceremonies had never before been filmed. 2,000 guests look on as Mr. Bruce Levy of Palmerston North, who has done as much as anyone in the world to make 2 blades of grass grow where one grew before, receives the accolade of knighthood. Sir Bruce Levy.
The awards nowadays are presented at either Government House Wellington or the Governor-General's Auckland residence for those receiving accolades in the Upper North Island. A fully Indigenous honours system was adopted in 1996 when the New Zealand Order of Merit was introduced.
Participating in the investiture ceremonies, as I do, is the singular most important event that I run as a Governor-General on behalf of Her Majesty. It is important because I am able, on behalf of all New Zealanders, to both recognise but also thank extraordinary New Zealanders, outstanding New Zealanders, for what they have done to make our society a better society.
Our highest award is still the Victoria Cross, awarded recently to Corporal Willie Apiata for extreme bravery under fire rescuing a wounded comrade in Afghanistan. The Order of New Zealand comes next, with its ordinary membership restricted to just 20 living persons. Then the New Zealand Order of Merit, which has 5 levels, with men in the top 2 levels called Sir. Dames and Knights Grand Companions, Dames and Knights Companions, Companions, Officers and Members. And the Queen's Service Order and Queen's Service Medal, designed to recognise community and public service. New Zealand's honours system also includes a series of gallantry and bravery awards.
I think it is important that we acknowledge and celebrate the people in our society that do make a contribution, that do show that there is something special about helping others, because that's what most people are recognised for, whether that's in a singular act or in a series of commitments to the society that we live in. I think it's really important.
The awards are presented by Her Majesty's representative in New Zealand, His Excellency the Governor-General.
Tēnei aku mihi mahana ki a kaita. Nau mai haere mai rā ki te whare kawana o te whanganui a Tara. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings to you all this morning and welcome to Government House on a very characteristically Wellington day. Could I specifically acknowledge the Honourable Paseta Sam Lotuinga, Minister of the Crown, Mr. Michael Webster, the Secretary and Registrar of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Ms. Emanuela Saju, the Deputy Secretary of the Canadian Honours, and Sharon Prendergast, the Director of the Australian Honours Unit. Tēnā koutou. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great delight for me to welcome you all here this morning for this investiture ceremony. What makes today special is that this is an occasion on which we can acknowledge the significant contributions that a group of individuals have made to enrich our country in a variety of ways. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the authority and the privilege on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand to hold an investiture ceremony for her and to confer the honours to which each of the recipients is entitled. Those being honoured today have rendered outstanding service to New Zealand and therefore to the Crown, and it is appropriate that they're recognised in this way. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to join with me as each of the recipients is honoured to congratulate and thank them for their service to our country. Without further ado, Mr. Hewitt Humphrey will summon the recipients and read a citation for each person.
Your Excellency, to receive the Queen's Service Medal, Mr. Alan Watson of Auckland for services as a magician. Mr. Alan Watson has promoted magic as entertainment in New Zealand and internationally. A member of the International Brotherhood of Magicians, he's encouraged and mentored younger magicians in their craft, including arranging sponsorship for young magicians to attend conventions and lectures in New Zealand and Australia. He's performed more than 100 times at the famous Magic Castle in Hollywood, USA, in a show designed to promote New Zealand. Since the 1990s, Mr. Watson has served in a voluntary capacity as New Zealand representative on several international magic societies, including the Society of American Magicians and the Magic Circle, London. Your Excellency, the investiture is concluded.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, an investiture ceremony is the singular most important event that I hold on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand. It's important because I am able, as the Governor-General, to acknowledge and thank a group of individuals for what they've done to enrich our society. It is important that we acknowledge and that we celebrate people who show that there is something special about making a contribution. People who show that there is something special about helping others, whether that's in a singular act or through a series of commitments. Receiving an award of this nature is a most notable accolade. It recognises the determination, the commitment, the perseverance, compassion and contribution that each individual has made. To you, the recipients, we have been privileged to hear your stories. Your stories inspire, encourage, and motivate others. In your own way, each of you has done something that is important to we New Zealanders. In particular, this morning, this ceremony has recognised members of our communities who've worked in our communities. They've worked tirelessly to ensure that we have the opportunities, the protections and the facilities, material and intellectual, to achieve our potential in the field that we wish to pursue. This they've done in medicine, in science, business and industry, sport, healthcare, the arts and entertainment, agriculture for Māori, and in the Antarctic. Today I was also able to exercise one of my other roles that I have, a special role as the Governor of the Ross Dependency in awarding the Antarctic Medal. Now with that said, The words of the New Zealand yachtsman and environmentalist, the late Sir Peter Blake, in a log entry during an Antarctic expedition, seem appropriate to quote at this time, which will sum up the collective and individual contributions to our country that you recipients have made. He wrote, "So, we are a mixture of nationalities, backgrounds, education, talents and ideas. We are all together to do one thing, to help to make a difference in our individual ways. The big thing is that we are doing what we want to do. This doesn't mean to say that it's all wine and roses, not at all. The best in life is not like that. Your resolute character and commitment has brought us together today. Your contribution has enriched the cultural, the social and the economic fabric of Aotearoa New Zealand. So on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen and all New Zealanders, I congratulate and thank you on your achievements." You're not meant to applaud me. But what you are meant to do, and we have already acknowledged and congratulated the recipients individually, but please join me in acknowledging them collectively. Ladies and gentlemen, we are near the end of the formal part of the ceremony. When we are finished, I invite you to come forward and to join with those of you who are here supporting. Equally, I invite you to enjoy the hospitality of the house, to have a look through the house with those that or whilst you're here. The final formal part of the ceremony is for you to stand and join with me in singing our national anthem. Please stand.
Thank you.